You keep telling yourself to just be positive, and it's not working. Not because you're doing it wrong, but because you're lying. Yeah, let's start there. You're trying to force a feeling your body doesn't believe, and your body doesn't care about your intentions. It responds to what feels real. So you sit there saying, I'm fine, I'm happy, I'm grateful. But underneath that, something feels off, tight, uneasy, unsettled. And instead of listening to that, you try to silence it. That's your problem. You don't struggle with positivity. You struggle with reality. Your brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it was designed to do. Scan for problems, look for risk, protect you. And instead of understanding that, you're trying to override it with fake energy. That's like putting a smile sticker over a warning light and thinking the engine fixed itself. It didn't. You just chose not to look. And let's talk about the real issue. Because it's not positivity. It's not mindset. It's not even overthinking. You don't trust yourself. That's why every decision turns into a mental war. What if I'm wrong? What if this backfires? What if I regret this? You're not confused. You're disconnected from your own authority. And until that changes, nothing else will. Let me show you what this actually looks like. Serene wakes up already tired, not physically, mentally. She hasn't even gotten out of bed yet, and her mind is already running. She replays conversations, questions, decisions, rewrites scenarios that already happened. She checks her phone, sees something good, a message, an opportunity, a moment that should feel right. And instead of feeling it, she questions it. Is this real? How long will this last? What's about to go wrong? Her chest tightens, not because something is wrong, but because something feels unfamiliar. Peace, and she doesn't trust it. So she scrolls, distracts herself, moves on. Another moment missed. Not because life didn't give it to her, but because she didn't know how to hold it. That's you. If that hit, go ahead and like the video. Not because I asked, but because part of you just recognized yourself and didn't like what you saw. Good. That's where change starts. Now here's the part no one tells you. You're waiting. Waiting for clarity. Waiting for certainty. Waiting for someone to confirm you're doing it right. Stop. No one is coming. No one is going to validate every move you make. No one is going to make your decisions feel safe. That's your responsibility. And every time you avoid it, you reinforce the belief that you can't handle your own life. Forced positivity doesn't fix this. It makes it worse. Because part of you knows it's not real. And the more you ignore that voice, the louder it gets. Until you're exhausted. Not because life is hard, but because pretending is. So here's the solution. Not soft, not pretty, not optional. You stop faking it, and you start building trust with yourself. Small, real, uncomfortable. You make decisions without asking 5 people. You sit in a good moment instead of questioning it. You stop explaining yourself to people who didn't ask. And when something feels calm, you don't run. You stay. You let it sit in your body. You let it feel normal. Because right now, peace feels unfamiliar to you. That's the issue, not your life, your baseline. You don't need to be more positive. You need to stop rejecting what's already good. You need to stop questioning every moment that doesn't come with chaos. You need to stop acting like calm is a threat, because it's not. It's just new. You're not stuck. You're avoiding. Avoiding discomfort. Avoiding responsibility. avoiding the fact that change requires action, not intention. And until you stop doing that, nothing changes. Not your mindset, not your life, not you. This is Savara, raw, unfiltered, brutally honest. The voice I write under when the truth doesn't need polishing. If this is the kind of content you need, it's because you don't need motivation. You need honesty. I'm not here to convince you. I'm here to make sure you stop pretending you don't see it. What you do with it is your responsibility. If you're done acting like you're powerless, subscribe to Her Savage Energy, the shadow side of Dream with Intent. No pep talks, no emotional padding, just clarity and consequences. You already know what to do.